All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of our High Isle playthrough. Hope you guys are enjoying everything so far. If you haven't checked out episode 1, I'd recommend doing so first, as this is a very heavily story-based game. So, with that said, we're going to be continuing on with the main story, and if you haven't caught part 1 already, basically this will be a 100% playthrough, and it'll just be doing everything, so chill out, watch it at your own time. There's a playlist in the description, so if you want to watch it, then you could watch it at your own pace. I'll try to upload videos as fast as possible, but we still have to play through it first. And yeah, it's pretty good so far. Yesterday, the servers went up about 9 hours late on North America, so it was just delayed. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more out at this time. But after that, I pretty much played the Tales of Tribute card game for about 4 hours. And yeah, that's pretty fun. So if you want to watch a beginner tutorial guide, you can check that out as well. Card game is fun. And I tried to simplify it and break it down so you could watch it as well.
Any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valencia?
I think not, thank you.
Now's not the time, Jakan.
But yeah, so far, main story, pretty good so far.
I can't pinpoint the exact location of Quentin's medallion. He could be anywhere in here.
I'll scout ahead. Maybe someone should watch the door in case anyone follows.
That's something new they added.
Watch. Be careful.
It's a small quality of life thing. So like when you hit an enemy with the target bar, it has the yellow like damage indicator now of like how much damage of the bar you did. That's pretty cool. Not that like ever really paid attention to it much, but it's cool to have.
Ascendant Order propaganda. Don't be taken in. They are not as benevolent as they want you to think. No sign of Quentin yet, though. We should keep going. The Ascendant Order has the captains of our missing ships. But where are the Alliance leaders?
By the way, let me know how the audio is. Is it too loud or is it too quiet? I could always adjust it in the future. But yeah, just let me know. Would love to have your feedback.
Lady Arabelle. Colleen, Zaji, Zuzo. Thank the Divines you're all right. But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our charges.
Zaji is not all right.
Not to spoil the reunion, but we're about to get company.
Jakan, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant Order at bay. Buy us some time.
I am still in my dungeon trial setup. I should fix that.
Stupid thing won't... Wait, got it.
Collect Valencia and get the captains to safety, Jakan. We'll find Quentin.
The Knights took Quentin away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must hurry. Come, my friend.
Let me just slide right through there real quick. No big deal. Ooh.
Down there. It's Quentin. Let's listen and try to figure out what's going on.
A new age of peace is upon us. An age of free peoples, standing together, not kneeling to distant thrones.
This is not your war, General. What say you?
The war took everything from me. I am with you. How can I help?
The Order is trying to recruit Quentin? We have to put a stop to this.
I hope I'm going the right way. Oh, yeah, okay.
Here is your chance, Quentin. Stop these fools and strike a blow for the people.
I'm sorry, Lady.
I'm sorry
Laugh.
it came to that. But well fought, my friend. Let's do what you must. We can't allow the General to stop us.
Ooh, we got some more decks for Tales of Tribute. Let's go. Wait, hold on. So that's a deck fragment. Goes under fragments. Oh, I see. Okay. Found by defeating bosses. Occasionally on delves and high isle. Okay, so you get 5 pieces, and then it turns into a full deck. And then doing volcanic vents and all that stuff. Okay. Got it.
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew. We must be cautious, particularly with whom we choose to trust going forward. Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. We rescued the captains of our missing ships. We need to find out what happened at sea and what befell the Alliance leaders. To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map. Jacan Valencia and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. I'm confident that it is as safe from the Ascended Order as any other location we might choose. Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there. Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
Alrighty. If we just go back into town. Man, I really love High Isle. The map and scenery, everything looks so nice. The closest thing that I had to liking was Solitude for the Western Skyrim expansion. That was also really nice too. I'm glad they put in so much effort into the main towns.
Ah, there you are. Go inside and talk to Cap.
So if you've played the other expansions like the Elsewhere and the you would recognize some of these characters.
Zaji is glad to see you, Walker. But there will be no reunion with the Perfect Pounce. She is gone. This time for good. The terrible storm was the end of her. And that is not the worst of it. Zaji has lost Queen Irene and Casca too.
Yeah, so for like the Deadlands, a lot of the story also connects as well. So I assume if you were playing on a character that didn't have the achievements for it, then it would be a little bit different, but I don't know how, because I think they're all achievement count-wide now.
Zaji must admit he was sleeping in his cabin when the storm hit. He woke up when cold water climbed into bed with him. The next thing Zaji knows, he is being fished out of the sea by strange knights. I'm saved, Zaji thinks. Then they tied me up. The annoying knights, yes. Zaji heard the commander talking. The Lord, they called him. He was angry the Alliance leaders did not wash ashore with Zaji. Zaji did not see the Lord's face, but he spoke like a Breton noble. Zaji could hear it. Zaji lost Queen Irene, and first mate Casca too. The wind and the waves must have carried them somewhere else. The Lord and the Magus, the Order's leaders, they swore to comb every beach until they found her. And the others too, Zaji supposes.
I thank you for my rescue. I do not think the Ascendant Order had any more use for me. Once they realized I could not tell them what became of Prince Ernscar, they dragged me back to the cell. I remember it like the ripples in my favorite pond. A storm blew up without warning. My ship was driven onto the rocks near Amanos and broke apart. All were cast into the sea. When we reached shore, those rogue knights grabbed us. I did not see what became of him. He might have been trapped in the part of the ship that was swept away. Or maybe the currents carried him to a different part of the shore. Or he might have drowned. I know that many of my crew did.
I honestly didn't think we'd ever leave that cell alive. I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend. We all do. And I owe Dockmaster of Gonfalon Bay payment of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I considered Arnauld a friend. Bah! An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dockmaster Arnauld showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave. We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore. I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Okay.
Over here, dear, we have much to do. I adore this view.
Ooh,
Isn't the
that's
Colossus a
nice.
wondrous
That's a nice
sight?
statue.
Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend. And neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to.
725 gold.
Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon.
Sheesh, that'll cover my
I was
repair
supposed to keep
costs.
the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear? Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear? Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnauld about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
No, I'm good. Let's just go home now.
The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jakan and I will meet you there. First Quentin, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts. That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue, even if few of them know the real story behind who it represents. I like it as well. One of the reasons I bought the Manor. Such a spectacular view.
Rich people activities, unrelatable.
The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All-Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Slode for the Thracian Plague, the largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. The fleet launched from here and rain destruction upon Thras for their treachery. Nothing, my dear, but you asked. Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though. The All Flags Navy recalls a time when disparate people united in common cause. He hopes to inspire the delegates to do the same.
God, this add-on is bugged. So originally they'd have the colors, and hopefully they fix it in the future. Where is it?
Just need to stash this somewhere for a little while.
There we go. All right, next on our list, what people of import. Ugh, I wish they put the way shrine like right here instead. What I still have to do is get the companions, and I don't know who I'm gonna like more. I'm gonna do the story for both of them and then see which one I enjoy more. But yeah, I just don't get a chance to say thank you guys enough for all the support on the videos lately. So once again, thank you. If you guys are enjoying it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll try to upload these videos as fast as possible. But I am still one person. I don't have any like editor teams behind me. So all this work, just me. Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. Go, 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 go. Yeah, we made it.
This is a mess.
I imagine the Ascendant Order ruffian. A few drops of dried blood. Someone planning to depart. I think I have a picture of what transpired here. Let's talk, my dear.
So much for finding anything useful. If you ask me, the Ascendant Order's covering their tracks. Could be they've already got what they wanted. Talk to Lady Arabelle. Maybe she can figure out what happened here.
Nothing packed, food left on the table, and signs of a recent scuffle. I think it's safe to say Dockmaster Arnaud found that his Ascendant Order friends weren't entirely satisfied with their arrangement. They've obviously spirited him away. The Dockmaster ignored the wishes of the Ascendant Magus. Captain Colleen saw Arnaud collect another payment at the lock. I suspect he got greedy, and once he proved he wouldn't stay bribed, well, he became a liability. The Ascendant Order's throwing around a lot of coin on High Isle. If we follow the gold, we'll find someone with wealth and local influence behind this. Another clue that a High Isle noble is involved. Perhaps they want to keep the war going. Profit, of course. That's what it always comes down to. Lord Bakaro should be able to tell us which nobles stand to lose if the war ends. Go to Steadfast Manor, northwest of the city. I'll have Jakarn look for the Dockmaster and then meet you there. Almost certainly. As I said, we must be careful about whom we trust. It is a concern, but it can also work to our advantage. Gold only buys loyalty for so long, and I suspect our adversaries are not as organized as they appear. We know their opening move didn't go as planned. They were interrogating the captains to try to find the missing alliance leaders. Now they've taken the Dockmaster, who would have been more useful to them where he was. They don't trust each other. I doubt it. If Darkmaster Arnauld knew where the Alliance leaders were, he would have happily sold that information to the Ascendant Magus in exchange for his freedom. We know he didn't because the Order is still looking for them. I suspect the Order wants power, not peace. When the throne is vacant, your prospects of becoming Emperor suddenly seem a good deal more promising. That sort of prize might tempt a noble with just the right mix of ambition, gold, and imagination. Lord Baccaro worked diligently to bring the peace talks to High Isle. Not everyone thought that was a good idea. I'm curious as to who opposed him and why. Better yet, he won't voice suspicions without good cause. We can rely on his discretion.
I need to get the new companions, but I don't know where they are. I'm sure I'll figure it out midway through. But I forgot. Let's just have a companion out while we're exploring.
All right.
Someone said there was one at like the southwest. So it's probably, if I had to guess, it'd be like around here-ish to get one, and another one would probably be somewhere else. But I don't know. I'm not like super worried about it. I'll get it when I can. Okay, go to the Steadfast Manor. We'll use the waypoint. I should probably just go around exploring and get all the waypoints just so it saves so much time. But that also is part of the exploration, new player, first time kind of thing. All right, let's go, boys.
You there. Can we speak for a moment? You seem healthy, or at least healthier than most of the Manor's patients. Maybe you could help us out. The patients here have fallen prey to a strange malady. None of the menders recognize it, and they can't find the cause. Steadfast Manor, the ancestral home of Lord Baccaro Valoris. Once war broke out, he turned it into a place of healing for the wounded. Soldiers of every faction stay here as they heal from their injuries. But this malady threatens their recovery. The menders are busy tending to the afflicted. That's where you come in. If you find the cause, then they might better understand how to deal with it. I'll reward you for the effort. What we're doing here in Steadfast Manor is important. I'd suggest you talk to some patients who are feeling its effects. Try Arabil Vools by the fountain, or Malagi. He likes to watch the sea. Oh, and speak with Mender Talil, too. She's inside. I'll be waiting upstairs when you're done. I can give a first-hand report. The first symptom is the nightmares. I'm familiar with dreams of war, but these were somehow more horrible. I remember eyes around me, peering from darkness, and screaming. Constant screaming. Other patients have fevers and fits of shaking. Some become confused, believing themselves back on the battlefield. I had to subdue a dark elf who
I think that's
turned
called
on
a
Mender.
PTSD.
Seeing the others like that, I hope that's not where I'm headed. Fortunately, no. I'm lucky, though I dread the day when it comes for me. The malady doesn't seem to strike the same way twice. That's one of the factors that has confused the healers here. The manor belongs to Lord Baccaro Valoris. He formed the Society of the Steadfast to work for an end to the Three Banners War. The Society brings wounded soldiers from all sides here to recover. They hope we'll find common ground with our enemies. I guess I'm the guard. Usually the patients mind their manners, or they're in too much pain to cause trouble, but we're all soldiers. When fights break out, I settle them, which means the other patients don't really open up to me. I fought for the Daggerfall Covenant. Even before the war, I marched under its banner. Now here I am, guarding this hospice as an unknown malady torments the minds of their fellows. I guess their suspicions are only natural.
I got this, fam. That's a nice pool you got there.
Such a calming vista, yes? The sound of waves lapping at the shore always used to bring Milagi peace. But now, Milagi feels like he may jump out of his fur. Fear ripples through Milagi as if he faces battle again. This one believes so. Milagi was beginning to feel strong. He planned to return to his family in Riemann. Then, at dinner one evening, Milagi could not catch his breath. His heart pounded, his vision darkened. Only Mender Roslin could calm him. Mender Roslin is a master of alchemical remedies. She mixed a powder into Milagi's tea that calmed the storm. Yesterday, Roslin told this one she might have a cure for his sickness, a new potion that looked promising. But she has disappeared.
Oh no. Alright, I see a quest down there, but let's go finish up the Manor stuff first. Kinda interesting.
I was told they weren't taking new patients, not until they figured out what's going on. Still, welcome to Steadfast Manor. I'd offer a tour, but I don't quite feel up to it. Haven't slept in days. I can barely stand up straight.
They have medication for that.
Affliction? A good word for it. I can feel it wearing away at my mind. After days without sleep, my thoughts are cloudy. I'm a shell of myself. Mender Roslin's tonics help some. She knows what she's doing. Unlike some here. Master Healer Verlaine only manages the symptoms. He sedates us or just offers comforting words, but he won't seek out the root cause. Roslin studied this affliction. She believes it's a curse of the humors, but she needs more research. We're not close, but I respect her intellect. With her knowledge of alchemy, she could do anything. She chooses to comfort and heal people. Aiding the weak isn't a choice I would make. But now that I'm in need, I see the virtue of it.
I want to help, Lady Arabelle, but I'm concerned for the safety of my retainers.
My associate might be able to help in that regard, Lord Bacaro.
Oh, okay, so that one's the main quest, and then we're doing the side one for the Manor. Okay, let's just do the side one first. I thought they were connected.
I'm sorry, but I can't talk any longer. I do wish to help any way I can, but the patients need me, especially in Roslin's absence. Good luck in your search for the affliction's cause, and alert me if you start feeling strange. Interesting. Well, he's a good man. If he thinks you can help, then you can stay. But if you start hearing voices or seeing strange things, tell me straight away. A shame that Mender Roslin's not here to speak with you. We truly need her. I'm afraid not, and that worries me. You see, Roslin isn't one to abandon her duties, and some patients have vanished as well. Just gone from their beds when we check on them. I shouldn't talk about this. People are upset already.
Listen, lady. I'm a sorcerer. See him? He's my friend. Okay. So find Armin inside the manor. Hello? Sorry. Popping in. You good? Everyone's fine?
But we might find something in there we can use.
You've made your thoughts clear. No one enters the dispensary.
You have a moment. Something's come up.
Maybe you heard. My talk with Master Healer Verlaine was unproductive. He always sticks to procedure. No sense of urgency with that one. Well, how did you fare? Learn anything from the patients? Everyone respects Mender Roslin. She's got a rare combination of kindness and skill. And between you and me, she plays a strong game of cards.
Dude, I love Tales
Now
of
that I
Tribute.
think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Where could she be? Strange that this affliction shows up at the same time people start disappearing. I don't believe in coincidences. Why didn't Vera Lane tell me about this? Sure, I'm not a member of the society, but still. Anything else? Then we need to get into the dispensary. That's where Rosalind worked. Vera Lane has a key, and so does Mender Aldvar. Get the dispensary key from one of them, and go take a look around. I'll keep watch while you're inside. Try flattery, if you're good with words. If you can impress him with some alchemy, he might trust you. Or maybe mention you're searching for Mender Roslin. Those two are close. Nothing untoward, I don't think. But they've worked together a long time. Roslin told me once that Vera Lane personally chose her to join the Society of the Steadfast. He respects alchemists, and there are few better than Mender Roslin.
I do have level 50 in alchemy. Does that count? Might know how to mix up a few potions. Can I just give you gold, though?
Good day, stranger. Did I just see you speaking with my friend Armin? He's one of our most noteworthy successes at Steadfast Manor, or so I believe. How can I help you? Terrible shame. Roslyn was one of our best healers, incredibly talented. Her loss has really made things hard around here. But we're doing the best we can. What can I do to help? I'm afraid that's out of the question. I'm sure you have good intentions, but our dispensary is full of sensitive, even dangerous materials. It's imperative nothing there be disturbed. Lives depend on it. Hard to argue with that. She is a talented healer, perhaps more than I am. Very well. If you think it may help, then take this key and have a look. Please,
that was
do
easy.
your utmost to keep things as they are.
Or at least now we know for all the, Miri has a...
I got a letter from my father about my mother. Mom, Dad's letter said that the one raising a stink was an old client of theirs.
Okay, we'll do that one later. Okay, now we know, though. All it takes is alchemy level 8 or persuasion to be able to do that.
What is the point of this?
Don't worry, we'll get back to the main story soon. I just thought this was pretty interesting.
Sorry, Mender. It's closed for cleaning. Don't worry, I'll let you know when it's open again. Shouldn't be long.
If you want to read it, pause the screen. I'll give you 3, 2, 1.
Hey, you almost done in there? I can't keep this up forever. Ah, there you are.
Oh my
Find
god.
anything? I can't believe that Mender fell for the old closed for cleaning line. Well, did you find anything?
I don't know. I didn't really trick him. I did have, like, alchemy 50, though. Just throwing it out there.
Can I see it? This is Rosalind's, all right. An illness related to vampirism? I might not have any more book learning than you need to swing a sword, but I think I would have noticed a vampire hanging around. What's going on here? I can see that. And look, here's something about harpy feathers. If Rosalind went looking for harpy nests, maybe we should too. She says the nests are nearby. Shouldn't be hard to find. Beware of the harpies. They can be vicious. I'd go with you, but I don't dare leave the patients alone with the Menders. Or with each other. Not if they're fighting off some kind of vampire sickness.
Just say you're scared. It's fine. I got this. I'm just kidding. All right. To the harpy nests.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking. I hope you're watching. That should fetch a fair fetching price.
But just an open sky shard?
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
I see what you're doing there. You can't bait me this time, game.
Feast on your flesh.
Hey, it's like the Kind's Aegis final boss. I love Kind's Aegis, by the way. It's a wonderful trial.
Hello? Please help me.
Uh-oh.
You're not Verlaine. My name is Seraphine. I am what you see, although I long to be free of this curse. What are you doing in this awful place? Rosalind? She tried to free me, but Verlaine returned and overpowered her. This is his laboratory. He experiments on me, hoping he can use my blood to heal the wounded. It's madness. I'm afraid he drugged Rosalind with my blood.
Uh-oh.
My blood, my strain of this curse, induces deep dreaming. When I bite someone, they later fall into a deep sleep with horrific nightmares. A concentrated dose of my blood has the same effect immediately. I hate what my hunger does. She sleeps in the next chamber, but soon she'll awake with my curse. There's a vial of my blood in the laboratory across the hall. We can use it to create an antidote. Release me, please? Thank you. I need a moment to recover my strength. Verlaine's notes are in the laboratory if you need help with the antidote. I'll meet you at Rosalind's side. I haven't fed in a long time, and I shouldn't be alone with her.
I feel like I should actually read this notes if I'm trying to make an antidote. I'm gonna be honest, but let's figure this out. Take the blood vial. Probably read this first.
Your blood smells sweet. I think I'll have a taste.
Extract of harpy feathers with blood and a few other alchemical reagents. Bro, you gotta be as specific as possible with alchemy. A few other alchemical reagents. I'm gonna need to know what those actually are. Oh. Okay, never mind. We don't have to play a mini game. I was ready for it though.
Ugh, my head. Who are you? Who are you, stranger? And where am I? What's happened? Viralane? Surely you're joking. Why would... Wait, it's coming back to me. I was looking for harpy feathers in the forest, but a blood fiend attacked me. I fled into this cave and I found Seraphine here in a cage, but then... Oh, my head. That's horrible. No wonder I noticed traces of vampirism. Yes, vampire blood can speed recovery, but it's very risky. I know Viralane thought our methods were slow, but still. We must confront him. Together, if Seraphine's willing. Oh, thank you. My mind is a little foggy yet. We should head back immediately. I have to check on my patients, and perhaps add Seraphine to them. I think I can cure her if that's what she wants.
I'm so glad it worked. Is she going to be all right?
I hope so.
At least I finally did something good with this curse of mine. I hope she takes down that monster Viralane and makes him pay for all this. Oh, I'm so angry I could rip his throat out. No, that's my curse, not me. I need to end this somehow. Of course I'll help. Anything to bring that monster down. Even if it means allowing others to see what I am. All right, I'll make my way there. Sometimes Viralane said that the mere sight of my eyes unnerved him. Well, he's seen nothing yet. Roslyn, right? I am so sorry about this. If I hadn't been so weak, I would have...
Everything's going to be fine. Come to the manor. Perhaps I can help you.
Help me? I'm cursed. There's nothing...
That's a pretty good side quest. I don't think it's over yet, but...
My associate might be able to help in that regard, Lord Bacaro.
I had to do it, Roslyn. It was the only way to guarantee their recovery.
You were poisoning them, Alexis. Look around you.
Do I gotta make a decision?
Oh, I suppose you're here to fling more baseless accusations at me, too. Who are you to speak against me? What do you know of the work I do here? Such smugness. You may get rid of me, but doing so will spell doom for dozens of those poor souls out there. My methods were unconventional, yes, but they would have worked. The regrettable means to a greater end. The vampire will live forever, but those people outside won't. If one suffers so that many more can go on to lead full lives, what of it? I could have saved hundreds, no, thousands more. In time, I would have perfected it. In time, it would have been safe. Sometimes we have to make hard choices. How can you not understand that? I'm done talking. Do what you will with me, but I'll be proven right. You'll see.
Unbelievable. So let me make sure I've got this right. Vera Lane's been dosing our patients with vampire blood as some sort of medical experiment? And he was ready to kill Rosalind to cover it up? You've got proof, right? Nightmares, abductions, mad experiments. Vera Lane has much to answer for. Thank you, adventurer. We're doing good work here, and because of you, we can start again and do it right. The Society of the Steadfast is in your debt. Thanks to you, I think these soldiers may actually see their families again. And maybe they'll take the lessons of this manor and do their part in bringing the war to an end one day. My work here is just beginning. My body's been healed for some time now, I guess. But now I think something in my spirit needed to be here too, helping others. Is it strange to say I don't really want to leave? Alexis Vera Lane, I swear by the Society of the Steadfast, you will answer for your crimes.
The Steadfast. I thought you.
All right, that was a very interesting quest. Let's get back to the main one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.